How's it going, everybody? The Seer here, and we just finished the strike spot video that they did for the Battleworld, and there was a lot of information that they gave us, so I kind of wanted to share it with you. That way you'll be ready for Battleworld when it ends up coming. And we do have a launch date for this now that has been confirmed, not data mined. Let's go ahead and start with the video that we saw. The strike spot video is going to end up being at the end of this video, so there's going to be a timestamp. So you can just kind of watch the opening portion or go back and kind of watch the watch party that we kind of had together in chat. So as far as the content goes, they started with the Zone 5, difficulty 5, and all the characters were 7-7, and it looked like they were purple 3. It's possible they were purple 1 or 2, but I'm guessing it was purple 3 is what they were running. They did about 30 to 40 minutes of the actual Zone 5. After that, they ended up jumping over to the Null fight, and they did about 6 attacks in there, testing out different teams that chat was asking them to end up doing. So as far as being engagement, the strike spot video was actually pretty good as far as the stream went. My issue ended up coming from the content of Battleworld itself. It was kind of my worst fears from the initial impression video that I ended up doing. We're gonna end up talking about that. The immediate reaction was there was a bonus mission that we didn't see during our playtest. For this bonus mission, it's going to end up being Asgard and Odin as far as the requirements for it. Odin ends up giving bonuses, it looks like. He's not required to actually do the node, but he looks like he's going to be required to actually make progress in that bonus mission. Now, as far as the bonuses that Odin gave, it looks like on spawn, he's going to end up giving Safeguard to himself and the full team that he is with, which is going to be very powerful, and Odin as himself is a very powerful character. Now, when they went into the matchup, there was a timer that was showing where it was a 30-minute timer. That was something kind of surprising as well. Now, somebody did ask in the chat about that. The timer is not confirmed to be 30 minutes. It's possible it could just be for the kind of a playtest version of it, and then they end up toning it down maybe to about 5 minutes or 6 minutes, like some of the other missions are. Now, the timer itself, when it is on your character's turn, if you don't do anything, the timer actually does stop. They are kind of looking for ways to implement that in other game modes as well. So adding that into like raids or war would be a very good addition. Adding that to like arena and maybe Cosmic Crucible, I don't think that's sustainable. Cosmic Crucible is kind of meant to kind of be like an upbeat type of thing, whereas arena you can lock people out. So that's why they're looking at what other game modes might be able to be added in for this feature. Now, when they end up going to the character select screen, this was a very good, very nice surprise that I ended up seeing. The new character select screen has basically a search function, so you can type in a character's name, and then there's going to be additional traits, origins, and everything they can kind of cycle through. That is so cool and something that we've been asking for so long. So that's an awesome quality of life change that we're getting to this game. We don't have a launch date for that yet. It's possible that might come with Battleworld. I'm not sure. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now, when they were on the character select screen, there was a sim button on there. We did ask, and that is not going to be possible for Battleworld. The content isn't going to be simmable, which is one of the issues I have with this game mode, just because I'm able to auto through everything for difficulty 5 with where my roster's at and my alliance as well. We're just going to auto everything until it gets to day 6. So that is not engaging screen time or content that we're going to be getting. Now, here you can kind of see what the screen is going to look like. So here, there's going to be the search bar at the top. Underneath that, you can see traits, origin, domain, role. Really cool. And you see there's an and or, so you can kind of like stack what you're searching for. This is so good. I'm looking forward to this coming to the game. Now, for the Spec Ops, you're going to be sending out 10 characters. So that's going to be 240 because of your 24-man alliance. So this is something that your alliance is going to have to look at as far as how to manage who is going out. Now, there was a data mine that came out, and it's on Reddit. I'm going to hurry up and share my screen over here. So right here, you can kind of see like character 0, Old Man Logan, for Zone 1, Spec Ops 1, Hank Pym, Sasquatch, Guardian. Now, this is just data mine. They did mention it in the video. There's going to be a future blog with this information, so keep an eye out for that, because this is going to kind of determine how your alliance captains and Battleworld captains are going to be sending out and kind of working with everybody to kind of maximize getting the leaderboard points. Now, for the Spec Ops, you are able to add and remove characters on there. It basically locks in when you hit the confirm. So say you go into Spec Ops Node 1, you kind of send out 3 characters, you hit confirm, those characters are now locked out, you can't use them again, you can't get them back. So that is going to be something to be mindful of. Kind of take a look at the nodes, what you're going to need for that, and then go look at the Spec Ops, see what everybody can kind of manage to send out. That's going to be the best way to play that. Now, for the Siege stores, there's going to be a store in here, and there's going to be 5 character shards for 15k currency. The character shards in here are going to be Annihilators and Illuminati, which is fantastic because that is going to be the requirement for the Shadow King Legendary. So having it to where one store kind of has all that together is going to be good, but we need to kind of see if they're going to add some of these characters elsewhere, because having one store where you need to purchase like 10 characters, that's not going to be great as far as the sustainability of it. If they put some Annihilators in here, some Illuminati in here, and then move some over to say like a raid store, blitz store, that's going to be really good. So do be mindful of the star levels of, okay, so I have Thanos at 5 stars, I have Gore and Gladiator at 4 stars. So let's try to get those other 2 characters up to 5 and kind of work it that way. I'm hoping that this is going to be like a one-stop shop, because that's going to be a little bit of a feel bad, but knowing that these characters are becoming farmable is a good thing for us to know. Now, they did confirm there's going to be no Captain Britain in this store, so it looks like he's still going to be kind of gated out for a little bit longer. We kind of want to see where he's going to end up going. Now, there's going to be purple ISO shards in here as well, so that's going to be kind of those crystals that you need. It's going to be 4k per shard or crystal, and some of the shop was showing like 2 crystals for 8k, so that's going to be kind of the ratio, 4k per crystal. And on here you can see there's like a Thanos endgame, there's a Gore, there's a Hank Pym, and it's 5 shards for 15k. Now, for the release dates, the data mines appear to be correct for the one that we saw, saying that this is coming November 4th. So Monday is going to be the first day of Battleworld, and it runs Monday through Saturday. So it's 6 days long. Sunday's an off day, basically for people to kind of switch alliances and kind of get everything situated. Now, this is going to have a feedback channel at launch. So if you go to the MSF official Discord, you can add positive, negative feedback. Myself, I'm going to be saying that this is too easy. We need higher difficulties, because the power levels of these that we're going to end up looking at, it's really a joke, and even low level players can walk through the regular nodes, and we need more engaged and fun screen time, not something where you're logging in, hitting auto and stepping away, then coming back. So that's going to be the feedback I'm going to give. The null boss fight's also amazing, so I am going to leave that feedback as well. It's kind of a positive, negative type of thing, so that way they kind of get both tails. Now, be respectful. Don't like cuss, say this is trash. Actually give constructive criticism. That's the feedback they're looking for, and that's the feedback they will listen to as well. Now, the overall reaction, the regular nodes I'm talking about, that's the ones where it's the 2 regular nodes, not the elite, not the herald missions, the regular nodes. The power level that we saw on those at difficulty 5 was 50 to 70k tier 15. That is way too low for difficulty 5 when they're recommending your roster to be a 7-7 blue 5. That's a joke. The elite mission, Pegasus struggled a little bit later on in the node. I was able to auto it with mine. I have a level 100 G18. My Kestrel is G19. I do have some diamonds on them. I'm able to auto that. I do have to select some targeting. Like wave 4, there's going to be 3 screams and like 4 carnage and a Mr. Negative. So you do need to be mindful of who you're targeting on that wave. But other than that, the elite mission really wasn't bad at all. The bonus mission, it does look like Odin is going to be required. So that's kind of shocking to me when there's only about 3 to 4K Odins in the game. That's probably more towards the top end alliances trying to push on the leaderboard to kind of differentiate themselves. That's my thinking for that one. Now, if we look at the zone requirements on here, this is something they end up sharing. So for Zone 1, Day 1, there's going to be a City and a Spider-Verse node. So there's going to be Superior 6 Spider Society required. The Herald missions, you see that those also rotate out. So you have to use cosmic characters to get bonuses for the Annihilators. The Elite mission is always going to be Pegasus and Astral. And Astral is going to be the one with the bonuses, basically trying to sell you that solution on there. So if you don't have a big Pegasus team, you can kind of keep it where it's at and wait for Astral to come out, then go that route to save you some resources. For Zone 2, you can see it's Mercs for Money and Cabal with Alpha Flight, then Annihilators, Illuminati, Out of Time, Extreme X-Men, Undying, so that Zombie Scarlet Witch looks like she might end up being important for the Zone 4, Day 4, the MSF Originals for the Herald mission. Then Zone 5 is Hive Mind, Orcus, Night Stalkers. Those are the teams that's going to be getting those bonuses for you. Now, something else that was very jarring to me, not just shocking, but jarring, is everybody starts at the normal difficulty, and then it kind of ramps up from there for where you have to go. So these mid-tier alliances and end-game alliances have to really punch down on their level. For a new game mode that's supposed to be fun and engaging, that's not fun and engaging to basically hit auto on every single thing for 5 days, and then day 6 is where the fun comes in, where you're fighting null. So what am I talking about for that? So if we look at the difficulty here, week 1, you have to start on the normal difficulty. You have to hit 750,000 points to get to the next level of this. Week 2, you can then jump to difficulty 1, 2, or 3. And for difficulty 3, you have to hit 2.5 million power to go to difficulty 4. When you get to difficulty 4, you need 6.5 million points. Now, this is a typo where it says week 5. That's actually supposed to be week 4. So week 4 is where you actually get to the difficulty 5. And again, difficulty 5, the power level is 50 to 70,000 G15. So even still, you're going to be autoing half of the things that you're going to be doing in Battleworld when this is a brand new premier game mode. That's not good. Now, the seasons are going to end up running for 4 weeks. The first portion of this is going to end up being a first strike. The official season is going to start December 1st. So I'm hoping, based on the feedback of the 4 weeks, they can really make these changes and improve Battleworld. I was very excited for this. I'm still skeptical because of how easy this is and having to start at normal difficulty. That's not going to be fun for me. It's not going to be fun for my alliance for 4 weeks. So that is very jarring to me. Now, as far as the null unlock method, you do have to kill null to get the shards. So that's something that you need to be mindful of as you're ramping up. If you are very close to not getting that kill on null, stop at that difficulty, because you do want to make sure that you kill null. We don't know how many shards you're going to get for lower difficulties. However, for difficulty 5, you're going to get 10 shards for the kill on him. Now, if you kill him 2 times, I don't know if you're going to get 20 shards. That's still unknown. Now, the previous difficulties, that's unknown too. It's possible it could be like a % drop to get the 10 shards, or maybe it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 as far as getting the shards. Now, in the blog post that they did end up giving us previously, it says on here, you can look forward to even more null shards in 2025. So because the season actually ends up starting, the official season is in 2025, it could be that the new year, or maybe it's going to end up being February or something, they're going to make it to where there's a higher drop rate for these null shards. That's still unknown as far as how that's going to end up working. Now, as far as the boss battle, here you can kind of see the full clear is going to be the 10 null shards. You're going to get the purple ISO, you're going to get blue 5, blue 4, and the store credits, which is 11.1k if you kill Null for the boss battle. So that's going to be weekly, it looks like. So if you kill Null at difficulty 5, you're going to get about 11k currency, and you need 15k currency to purchase those 5 shards. That's what it looks like it might end up being. For the weekly siege rewards, this is basically the leaderboard. That's going to be the weekly leaderboard. So that's going to be another 44k on top of the 11k. Looks like if you kill Null, you're going to end up getting about 55k. So that's not terrible. That's going to be about 3 purchases of character shards, maybe about 15 shards a week. That doesn't sound terrible as far as how that's going to go. But that's going to be like the tier 14. We don't really have anything as far as the actual leaderboard goes. But that's kind of my overall take on how this is going to end up being. It's going to be about 5 days of boring autoplay with 1 day of pretty high engagement and excitement fighting Null. I'm kind of curious what your guys' feedback is going to end up being. Make sure that you kind of watch the Strike Spot video. See if it is something that you're excited about. Maybe I'm kind of overreacting because where my roster, my alliance is at. I am kind of curious about that. So make sure you put that in the comments below. The Strike Spot video is going to end up playing now. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have one for the rest of the day.
Welcome to the second Strike Spot. I am one of your hosts, Pathfinder, and this is a pumpkin, apparently.
Surprise! Hey guys, what's up? This is Tiny Fox. Strike Fox, your community manager.
Yeah.
And
how are you
I
doing
just messed that
on
whole
this?
intro up, but how y'all doing today?
Well, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm a pumpkin.
You're feeling very pumpkin-y and also very nully?
Oh. Thank you.
How are you all doing
Do
today?
you think that she dye her hair, or is that a filter?
Good. Well, we have an exciting stream for you today. We're going to be showing some Battleworld gameplay. Should be a fun time. I do want to give a little bit of a lay of the land, if you will,
Wigs, I think
what
so.
we're going to be doing today. So we are going to be showing Zone 5. As you all might be aware, there are 5 zones and then the final boss. So we're going to be showing Zone 5, and then we're also going to be doing some attempts at Null himself. And we're going to be giving you lots of other information as well. Wanted to give folks a minute to get going here and interact with you guys, and we'll start gameplay here in a second. How's everybody doing? Are you excited for Battleworld? It's coming soon.
So as far as expectations goes, I really want to know what difficulty they're going to be doing.
Actually,
Yes.
I see that we have
And
a
what their
birthday in
roster's
chat.
gonna be.
Mikey3585 says, today's my birthday. Hopefully we get more info on Battleworld. Well,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Mikey, and we're going to go ahead and grant that wish for you today.
Happy birthday. Right before Halloween as well. Hope you have a
Definitely need dark mode.
holiday if you celebrate Halloween, of course. Yes, so we are going to be doing difficulty 5 today. Let's just go ahead and show you here the
Luigi
zones.
counterpart.
Let me get this pulled up. There we are. So we are going to be doing Zone 5 today. To give you an idea, this is on a dev build. It is going to be a playtest build, if you will. So we're going to be showing every character that I have here is 7/7, and every character is G19. So take that for what you will. And we will be starting off here in Zone 5. Let's give you a bit of the info here. We have City or Support. We have Villain and Tech. We have the Elite mission, of course, which is Astral or Pegasus. We have the Herald mission, which is Hero Mystic. I believe there is a bonus for it. Night Stalker.
It's a bonus mission. That's
and
different.
then we do have the bonus mission. I'm not sure if you've seen the bonus mission as of yet.
That's new.
There is a bonus mission in Zone 5 that can award you with some extra victory points. And then, of course, we have the Spec Ops mission. So I want to ask you guys, what do you want to start with? What do you want to see first? We'll go with where chat wants to lead us today.
Let you drive.
Right, the bonus
We
mission.
already
a
got
lot of
Spec Ops.
That's a
Spec
lot of
Ops, about
points,
Spec
too.
Ops, that okay, we'll give it like 2 seconds, but
I think we already got a
think we
good
got our
amount of
answer.
people here. We got Spec Ops to start, so we can show a bunch
Let's
of different things
go.
here. So you can see here there are 240 spots available, and you will have, of course, if you have a full alliance of 24, you can do 10 donations, if you will, to Spec Ops or sending your characters on the mission. So we'll just go through some of these here. As you can see, we have new character Scarlet Witch Zombie, we have Gladiator, Guardian, Sunfire, Silver Surfer, Wolverine.
So there you
That's
see
on
that
one of the
requires
missions here.
3 yellow.
We'll work our way back.
That one you
We
need
got
G19.
Blade, Omega Sentinel,
So depending on what Spec
Peter
Ops
B.
you do,
Parker.
it's going to be like gear tier, star level requirement.
Who else do we have in here? Apocalypse, Oath, Gwynnum, Spider Slayer, Quicksilver. So many different options. You will have to definitely work with your alliance to figure out who's going to send what character where. We could choose. Why don't we just choose some random ones here? What do you think, Strike Fox?
I thought we were gonna let chat decide.
We can do that too. I'll let you.
That's going to take a lot longer than an hour to have chat decide Spec Ops. Hey Flint, how's it going?
Give me the spookiest character we got.
Yeah, we're going to have to set up a spreadsheet, DZ, as far as like who does what.
Scarlet Witch Zombie is pretty spooky. We could add a Scarlet Witch Zombie here. You can see here, once you add it, you do have the chance to remove, and then you also have this confirm button down here, so you can add or remove whatever characters you want. So if we go ahead and confirm here, we did throw 1 character into Spec Ops. That gives us a little bit of extra victory points here. I got somebody in chat saying they want to throw Venom into the ring. Let's find Venom. Can't remember which one he was on here. Is Venom on here?
Put Nolan there. This may be a dev build, but yeah, we can't do that.
There we go, Venom. All right. Who else? Put Nolan there. Nice,
Come on, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, put Nolan there.
Sinister Six. Captain Britain. All right. We can put Captain Britain in here. There he is.
Apocalypse.
Steph Curry. I wish.
Steph
Hand
Curry.
Minions, Red Goblin. All right. To give you that, let's quickly jump back here because I want to show you this. We do have a city mission that does require hive mind.
Yeah, so look at the power levels on what you see for those nodes,
Spec Ops,
and they have everything at G19. That's going to give you an idea of how easy this
Still show
is.
that off if you'd like. What do you guys think? Do you want to add Red Goblin to that node as well? I saw somebody say they wanted Spider Slayer. Let's add him in here. Gonna have to get used to where all these characters are. Add Phoenix. Is there a Phoenix?
I think this might be what they're going with, Squatch, until the community cries out saying that it's too easy and we can't sim anything. Then they're going to probably start making changes after that. They just want to get it launched. That way it's not delayed anymore. That's what the feeling I'm getting from
you can go in
this
here and add
and the
any
launch date and
character
everything.
that is a part of this, right? So you can see here we've added 6 total so far. And whatever we put in here, we're not going to be able to use later as well. So let's keep that in mind. Let's add a couple more.
I have a call outs for Spider Society for City.
We could use them on the
yes,
city
once
node.
you hit confirm, you can remove. As you see, there's the remove button.
Oh, Ceci.
That was a Gorilla Dan.
All right.
Ceci.
Once you add all 10, you can see here we cannot add any more. You've already added all the characters for today. So it would be working with your alliance to get the full 240 characters here that you can fill in. But that is what Spec Ops is going to be. That each zone is going to have different Spec Ops. I'm not sure as far as the rotation of Spec Ops characters go. It's definitely something we can take back to the team, or maybe if some of the team is watching, they can let us know in our channels here. on our end, but we can definitely ask about that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get points in the Spec Ops? Do you have to get 30 out of 30 on one? That's a really great question. I think each one,
let me see if I can turn ads
when
off
you
here.
fill it up, it's going to show. But of course, like I mentioned at the beginning, this is a dev build, so it may not fully act, the way it should here. If I add a character, you should get victory points as well. But I think you're going to have to fill up each zone to actually get some of the points.
We had a call out from Nemesis Gaming that says "Bring back Peaches" intro, and I actually was just treated to that for the first time the other day. It's epic. I loved it.
Okay,
It
I
was
think I
immaculate,
got it set.
so I'm really happy that I actually know. I understood that.
If anything, might be
That
like
is,
a 30
that is
second
definitely something that
ad.
nobody wants to see here, I don't think. But duly noted, Nemesis, duly noted. Maybe I'll send you the link so you can listen to it to your heart's
We'll
content.
check, and if there's no licensing concerns, maybe it could make it into a future episode of Strike Spot, but no promises.
All right. Well, what mission do you guys want?
Yeah,
to
hit refresh
Prism.
Prism.
The comments on seeing the rewards.
The ads should be disabled, or at least 30 seconds from now on,
tons of
if
information
anything.
for you guys today. So just stick around, and you'll see a lot of that. So, we got Astral here.
Get back to it.
Is the requirement for Spec Ops different for each difficulty? Another great question that we can definitely take back to the team, but I believe it's going to be the same amount for Spec Ops, but the amount of points that you need on lower difficulties will be different.
This is the elite mission. Power level looks to be about 600k for each character there.
Hour and a half. We'll see.
And this is the Astral or Pegasus.
All right, so do you guys want to see Astral or Pegasus on this mission? Since we have the choice. And we could show both. What's up?
Hey, we get Astral gameplay.
Hey, what's up?
We want to see Astral first. Okay, how about this? We'll show Astral. We'll also show Pegasus after this. And we'll show off some of the cool animations as well.
Hey, Benny. See, you're in here too. I didn't have time to get my nails done, big long acrylics or anything, but trying to emulate Null a little bit in the spirit of the season and in the spirit of Battleworld.
And it looks
I find it hilarious that Mobile keeps calling him Kingpin.
See, but alternately, I'm also a pumpkin.
Yeah, she's supposed to be Null, but she looks more like Black Cat.
All right, here. Let's look at the animations here. The ultimate is pretty cool, so let's show this on 1x speed here. Difficulty is difficulty 5. If you're just joining us, we are playing on difficulty 5.
And it one-shot everything. This is what I'm talking about. You can just hit auto and walk through this. It's a joke.
That in mind. So here we have the ancient one. Let's slow it down for her as well. Ooh, that was pretty sick. Art
yeah, not sure where Dorky is.
So well. Love the animation.
No, it's just that easy.
All right, let's look at Emma Frost animation here. She goes into diamond form. Love that. Missed the opportunity to have the ancient one moonwalk. That is such a good point.
Maybe maybe for April Fools, who knows?
All characters moonwalking would be cool for April Fools. Maybe we need to report that one.
Just what a 0.5%.
So this is the third wave, and it's a joke. This could have been so much better than it was.
And Spec Ops. So we will be giving you a list for each zone here in a little bit. As far as Spec Ops goes, that is a very big list, and it's very difficult to show all of that on screen. So we're not going to have the Spec Ops details available. We will show the missions, and you could be able to see it and snap a screenshot if you need to.
And I'm also taking
and there's the chat saying this is difficulty 5, and they're shocked.
Here that we're calling out. If we don't have an answer, go ahead and
They just need to add
this.
more difficulties. So the recommendation for difficulty 5 is 7-7,
Man, I
and then it
really
jumps
love
up to
Emma
3
Frost.
dimes. They can add 2 more difficulties between there,
The Emma
which
Frost
I've been
is
telling
very-
them, hey,
it's very
let's
good.
up the difficulty. We can
I was so
add
excited when
2
I
more
first saw,
difficulties
like,
on
just the new
here,
look and everything.
but they're just trying to get this launched out
Alright,
first.
so we
I don't
are
know if they
getting
plan
close
to
to
do
the
a
end
buff
here
later,
on
maybe
this
next
final
season
wave.
or what,
So
but
I'm not gonna completely
you can
finish off
literally
the
hit
node
auto,
because I do
and you
know
will
that some
fly
people
through
wanted
every
to see
single node.
Pegasus in here as well. So we will be showing off that here in a minute. We are on the final wave. As you can see, it does start to scale up a little bit once you get towards the end. Obviously, Astral is not going to have much of a problem with these nodes, as you can see.
I love dyslexic time. Dilex, the Time Lord, said Shadow King is a JoJo stand, and that had never
It's
occurred
really
to me.
disappointing.
But now I don't think I
This
can
could have
ever
been so
unsee
much
it.
better.
Can you use mixed teams? I believe that you can use anybody from the missions. So you could throw in a Kestrel if you needed to. You could throw in, Moondragon in here as well. We'll show the full Pegasus team. I'll swap some characters around here.
He also has them all at purple 3 ISO. I'm gonna write that down. 319 purple.
Why do they all have awakened abilities? If you're talking about the Astral team, they won't need any awakened abilities to do what they need to do in Battleworld, Prince of Peace. I'm not sure if that's what
Yeah,
you're asking.
that's realistic for sure.
Mission requirements won't change week to week, but
It's
spec
Jerry.
ops
So
characters will
difficulty
change
5
week
is
to week.
sim
We'll
mode for
announce
endgame players.
anything,
There's no sim. It's auto.
regarding,
You log in, you hit
change, or
auto.
you'll see, changes when it comes out, and we'll have.
Yeah, Emma looks
we'll
really
have a bit
cool.
of a schedule to show you guys, and do remember as well that each of these missions have modifiers as well, and I believe this one is
New game mode.
bonuses
Same
to
auto for
Astral.
6 days.
So
That is
keep
correct,
that in mind
Jerry.
too. You saw there that Rescue almost died to the Agent Venom. Let's go ahead and do that. Love the Iron Man and Pegasus animation there.
Will there be more symbiote characters added in the future? No specific information that we can share at this exact moment, but as Jose shared in the
Yeah, but who
first
wants to take
Battleworld
their
stream, we
Pegasus
have
to
someone
G19
on the
purple
team
3?
who really, really likes working on the symbiote characters. So hopefully he gets another chance soon.
They might have like low graphics mode on or something.
All right, you can see here we're on wave 3. Let's keep going. If you lose a character, can you start over? So you can quit out of a mission to try again. However, you will lose an attempt, or you should lose an attempt when you do that. Like I mentioned in the beginning, it's not going to work the same here. It will work when it goes live, though. So you can make as much progress as you can and try.
Yeah,
again, but you will
G19.
lose
Plus, we
a
have diamonds on our Pegasus too.
If you go through,
like mine are all level 100. G18. I have 19 for Kestrel, but I have like 2 diamonds
we have
on
a
everybody.
special guest in chat. Hello, Matt Sheets. The team definitely loves symbiotes. Yep, you heard it, guys. Straight from the team. Or a member.
Matt Sheets is really cool.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you'll be fine with that. So, the second play test, we got to use our own roster, and we had Pegasus. I literally hit auto on every single node.
Require Pegasus when we have Orcus? Great question. We can definitely bring that up to the team as well. At this point, that is just the way that we set it. Need more symbiotes. Definitely agree. So many good symbiotes.
Really, the Astral team is going to be more for like the boss node for Null, because they do that percentile damage.
Oh,
so they're really able to mess them up.
Symbiote in game. Which one is it? Your all-time favorite. Even if we already have it, you can say which one's your favorite.
Here we go. Which one's your favorite?
You need to get rid of those
I'm gonna go with the
screams.
classic Venom.
I can't pick a favorite child. Don't
Riot,
make
that's a good
me.
one. Riot's a good one.
Riot is cool.
Are we
Mine is Def
getting
Symbiote Pathfinder. A
the null stash?
Like I said, get rid of those
Let's revive
screams.
here and get rid of those buffs or debuffs.
that was some immaculate fan art from the community after our last stream. Appreciate you
Thanks to
guys.
Unspeakable.
Oh, he's about to wipe.
Thank you, Unspeakable.
All right,
+1 for Symbiote Pathfinder, followed by Symbiote Decimal Jeff. Sure, Flobo 82.
Well, we gotta get rid of these screams here.
That's what I've been saying, dude.
Release a 5th zombie and start doing nullified. Hey, we're at 4. We're making our way there. Oh, we lost Kestrel.
Nick from Busted Black, are these characters, excuse me, from Flint 1204, are these characters blue or purple ISO?
They're all purple ISO, Flint.
Missouri would be a good one to add. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
right.
so you can see
They're
here.
at 3.
I don't know. We'll try to finish this whole thing out. We're still on the 4th wave here. If we can revive Kestrel, maybe we'll have a chance, but it is not looking good so far. There we go. We got Kestrel back. We got to get rid of these screams that are giving speed up.
Yeah.
Okay, got rid of those.
80813, this says Zombie Squirrel Girl for Winston Wolf 420. I would like to see a Zombie Squirrel Girl in game.
That would be interesting. Zombie Squirrel Girl?
Yes, Shamnado. The expectation there would be that we notify you on any changes as quickly as we can.
Via official blog, game news on our Discord, socials, any way we can.
All right.
Yeah.
Kind of afraid we're going to time out. And do notice that the you can see the timer here is only going when we do the animation. That is something that I know some of our content creators have talked about as well, as far as some new features of Battleworld.
Yeah, that timer thing is amazing. I want them to add that to other game modes.
Think a little bit more about what you want to do when you're playing these versus just trying to rush through. And there goes Rescue.
Will Henry Cavill be in the game? I think he was busy building more PCs.
Ooh, Winston Wolf. Who's the bigger Squirrel Girl fan? Winston or Strike Fox?
I don't know. We may have to settle this in Mortal Kombat. Just kidding.
I know Winston has an entire
So right there you see that they ended up clearing and only got 4 waves done. Now they can go in with Astral and try to get the 5th and 6th. Because you have 3 attacks that you can do.
Or excuse me,
and you don't pick up where you left off at. You start back at the beginning.
Pre-recorded video? No, it's not a pre-recorded video. We're just, as we said in our socials leading up to this, hanging out with the community. We wanted to actually have a minute to chat with you guys. I think this is the first real opportunity we've had because last time we were focusing mostly on the Q&A.
Absolutely. Pre-recorded comments as well. Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
all right,
totally.
which mission should we try next? As Guardian, I see. Bonus mission.
I'm curious about that bonus mission.
All right, let's take a look at what we have here. So obviously we have all the Asgardians. Again, like I mentioned, you can see here they're all G19, 7/7, purple ISO. So who do we want to throw in here? I think Vol, Beta Ray, Bill. Hela is a good one. I think Odin is going to definitely help us here.
Oh, that's a cheat code.
Thor Infinity War, okay.
Don't use Odin.
Can't use
Don't use Odin.
There, but we can at least use one. Don't use Odin. All right, we can show it without Odin.
Don't?
Yeah, they wanted real expectation.
Loki. We could run with the whole Bifrost. Are you going to be able to go directly to difficulty 5? We will answer that, Gorilla Dan. Can promise you that.
Yeah, right. Who's gonna be
Most people
19
don't have
purple
Odin yet.
ISO
All right,
Asgard?
let's throw in Sylvie, and
Sylvie.
we'll try this. I don't think this is going to be the exact best for this mission,
I
especially
do
on
see that
difficulty
sim
5,
button on there now.
but we'll see.
Wonder if it's just for that node.
What will be in the Battleworld store? We will also get to that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We got a big one today. All right, MLF going first. That's always good. It's not gonna be easy.
Shumnato Gaming, is this stream going to be made into a VOD for deeper analysis for Battleworld captains? I know that we didn't have a VOD for our last stream, but do you think that we're going to be able to have a VOD for this, Pathfinder?
We will definitely, we'll talk about that. We'll definitely do our best to
and if we aren't able to do it this time, then
Beta Ray, Ceci, or yeah, right.
But if for any reason we're not able to, then we'll do our best to get VODs up and running for future streams. This is still a bit new to us, so thank you for hanging out.
Jeez, this team got decimated.
As we kind of improve as we go.
Do we want to try it with something else, or how do you guys feel about this? If we keep it, we lose these characters.
Dang.
What are we gonna do?
They didn't even clear one wave.
I'm gonna go ahead and quit out. Let's at least see what it looks like.
Now they're gonna still have those 3 attempts as well because they didn't keep
Try
it.
to win, bring Odin, flex with Odin.
flex with Odin. All right.
Oh, Odin's gonna walk through this.
Let's throw in. Well, I heard Bifrost with Odin. We want Teen Loki or regular Loki. We are not gonna sim. No. Again, keep in mind this is on a playtest build. Can I do it with just Odin? I don't know if that would be recommended. We could 1v the whole mission.
Let me solo them.
All right. Doing a little bit better, but still getting a lot of turns taken on us so far.
So who do we want to use here if we don't have Odin? Because that one team got decimated.
Bring Hella.
Ah, we brought Hella last time.
Oh. Sorry, am I too quiet? I'll move the mic closer.
You shouldn't be, but if we do need to adjust, please let me know. Put it on auto. What's the fun in putting it on auto?
I mean, that's what
just a bit of a
all the other
person.
nodes are. It's auto.
I'll try to speak up.
What's up, Gigabytes?
Thank
all right,
you.
We're into the second wave here, at least.
Cool. Okay. I just had to move my mic closer.
Oh, goodness. You can't hear that. I apologize. That's
oh, you can't hear the...
Now you should be able to hear. Most important question, are you excited for Battleworld? Of course, Splint. Of course.
Super stoked.
Brand new content.
I mean, it's only been the entire month for us.
Oh, we got in-game music playing now.
And, well, specifically, super stoked for you guys to get your hands on it.
What's up, Most Def? Let's just do the bait. Let's save the ult for now. And then let's bring Beta back. Beta did not come back. All right. Now we have the full Annihilators team.
When is the bonuses for Odin on this look like he
Great
gets the
question.
team
We'll find
safeguard,
out.
so he's going to be kind of
We'll
required
be
for the
telling
bonus
you
mission.
all this and more today. Looks like Odin is still working here, but it is we are down low on everyone else. And now it is Odin versus the world.
Mike Chrome, are you super stoked for us to not have to constantly ask questions about Battleworld in Discord? No, we want you to ask more, please.
Yeah,
We're actually
not
going to be
today.
opening up a Battleworld feedback channel during its launch, just like we did for.
All right, it's a
the,
Battleworld
in-beta
feedback
and
channel.
beta,
Put in
and
there
we
your
wanna
thoughts.
We want to hear what you liked, what you
If
didn't
you want
like.
higher difficulty or
Hopefully,
what.
there's no bugs, but if there are bug reports, there is a section for that as well.
I'm definitely going to put in there higher
Well,
difficulty.
let's just keep rocking here. Timeline on the player null kit. There's some time. You have a minute. All right, let's go ahead and ult again. Yes, Zero, exactly right. This is definitely a skill issue. 100%.
Called out.
All right, and get some charges back up. This gladiator is not wanting to go down.
Yeah, have fun with that loop. Oh, there's a 30-minute timer for bonus mission.
Wow, Flint. Wow. Can't believe it. Sleeper or Flexo? I have never heard of them.
Yeah, this
I'll have to
loop
look
is
that up.
brutal.
Huh. Yeah.
Especially
Gladiator is
before
saying I
old
can do
noob
this
finder.
Yeah, we wanted to show the difficulty here. Golly. Might have to retry this.
Oh,
All
you might get it.
Let's get rid of this gladiator. There we go.
And chat is
Oh.
roasting you.
It's skill issue, guys. All right.
You need Loki.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible. We're on our way.
Path, can you grow in some mutton chops for the next stream from Not Nightcrawler?
Mutton chops. Wow. I'll have to.
That's awesome.
I'll have to consult the wife on that one. We'll see. We'll see.
I feel like mutton chops is usually a deal breaker for the wife. Doesn't matter
that's
what
a good
wife.
question, Turkey Dad.
Most
I'm
wives.
not sure about that. That's something that we need to ask.
Okay, so 30-minute timer is not confirmed. Oh, Odin can do this all day with 30-minute timer.
All right,
Craig
so
Clark, you put on
we-
a Pathfinder mustache for the next stream. That could possibly be arranged. Matt
There
in
we
the
go.
Hat 97. Wife, you said I was the only one.
Oh my goodness, you guys crack me up. What's up, Bleer? Now, keep in mind, everyone in chat, the bonus mission is only going to be available in Zone 5. It's not going to be every zone. So keep that in mind. Oh, slowish. Wow. Oh my.
All right, last wave. 5 safeguards. What is going on?
Oh, we got a Mephisto here as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one out loud.
I think this is the end for our Odin here.
Pathfinder trying to convince wife that mutton chops are work related is a funny image. Yeah.
Do it for chat.
Chat.
Hey,
Yeah,
Austin, how you
5
doing,
safeguards
buddy?
is crazy for that.
We're
All
off
right,
here
so
and
we
you
got
have been
through
noticed.
4 waves there. That was difficult there at the end.
Woo!
You can see here now we have 22,000 victory points. We can go in here. Who do we want to see for this mission?
This is the Herald mission. This is the boss. Looks like Night
Dress up
Stalkers get
as
the
the new
bonus.
Emma.
Oh, please no.
Oh my. You do not want to see that.
We're okay.
Shamnado, let's do a quick pause, and a lot of people want to see some of the node requirements. So let's go ahead and let's put it up on the screen here. You should be able to see it. Feel free to take a screenshot. We're showing it to you today. You can see here Zone 1, all of the missions. The
All right, I
Herald
took a
missions
screenshot
are
that's being
highlighted
posted on the
in
Discord.
yellow, and the Elite missions are highlighted in orange. You will see all of this again in the weekly blog that Strike Fox mentioned earlier as well. So things that stick out to me here, obviously you have bonus teams, right? So mission 1 in zone 1, Superior 6 gets an additional bonus
All
compared
right, so that's
to
posted on the
what you
Discord.
would
I'm going to
get
put
for
the link
City.
for the
Any
Discord.
questions
Because
in
that's
chat?
not
We can talk about this.
doesn't
for a
have
minute.
that.
And hello, JCap56, first time chatter. Welcome in.
So for the
Yep,
bonus
I'll
mission,
send
is
it
it's a
DM to
solo
you for
thing
that.
or still the whole alliance hitting it? So in each zone, great question. In each zone, you can go in here as an individual contributor, and you want to do as much as you can, if not complete the entire mission. And it's going to be a part of the alliance to do the same, right? So all of the other members of your alliance going in and also participating in these missions is what's going to be needed to score the most victory points. No gear or ISO requirements, not for the missions themselves. So yeah, let's go in here and look at one mission here to show you. So we have an additional combat mod for this, right? We're in zone 5. We get an additional bonus for Hive Mind. You can see you can't see it, but let me show you on here. You can see that Hive Mind gained 200% damage and armor when below 50% max health. So you can also see that it counts as a raid. So ability effects with the raid will be active for this mission. So that will be something on each of those that you see the bonus for. There will be an additional bonus for that specific team. So I'll pull the chart back up here.
Yeah,
so
but
you
the
can
power
get another
level's
look
like,
at it.
what's that, 60k, 50k,
What difficulty
70k?
of
The power
enemies
level's
will
a
be
joke.
Gear check plenty. That's a great point. Definitely want to talk with your alliance, get it based on what difficulty you want to do. Yeah, 200% damage on Hive Mind. We could go in there and take a look for sure.
You have 200% damage on Hive Mind, and they're about 60k power.
We can look at a few other
They're
things.
in
Why don't we,
orange gear.
We could take a break from just looking at missions here. Let's close this back up. And why don't we take a look at some of the things here? We can look at the leaderboard here. You can see it's a standard leaderboard like you would see in any other game mode. And you also have the rankings here as well, right? So you can see here for the season, this is what you can expect to be getting, as you can see there. Look at that. We also have rewards as far as weekly siege rewards for victory points.
Hey,
I
Pimpy.
believe. You can see here for this specific difficulty what you're going to be getting based on how many victory points your alliance gets. So you can see here, if you go all the way down, if you only get in between, I think that's 200,000 or 2 million. I think it's 2 million to 7.9 million. That's what you're getting. You can kind of keep going through. This will be a part of what you talk about with your alliance, making
Take
sure
a
that you're
screenshot
doing
of
the
that
proper
too.
difficulty for what you can do. Should we also show them the store? I think we should show them the store, right?
Yeah. They were asking specifically, and we've made them wait a while. So.
All right,
Let's go.
so Battleworld store, we'll refresh this a couple times. And again, the weekly blog will also have this information. So you're
Annihilators.
not going to miss what's in there. You can see we have Thanos in game, Gore, Hank Pym. Go ahead. You were about to say something, Strike Fox.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, we are gonna have that in the blog. So don't worry, about catching any replays or anything. Just
And
tune in on
15K
Friday,
for the
as
points.
usual, at 2.
You can also see Gladiator is here in the store as well. And I believe it's going to be it, at least for now, for character shards that we...
So Annihilators and looks
So,
like
Also, we'll
Illuminati.
have Purple ISO that you can spend Battleworld currency on as well. Will Captain Britain be in this store? I can tell you no, he is not going to be in
No.
the store.
He will not be in this store.
All right, so let's go out here, and all right, so I'll give you a couple options here, chat. Do you want to just jump straight into Null, or do you want to continue to do some of these missions? What do you
Gee,
guys
I wonder
want?
what
We can
the
do.
chat wants to
I'm
do.
thinking at least 3 hits on Null. We could probably do a little bit more if you guys want. Do your rates today. Null. All right, we got Null. Let's go look at Null. I do need to turn this off for 1 second, so let me just pull back up the missions chart for you to look at while I get everything advanced here.
Screenshot it if you didn't.
Already did.
All right, let's quickly take a look at what it's going to look like when you do a day. Obviously, this says day 11. That is not correct. It's not day 11. It's just the way that this works. I have to kind of advance days, and as I do that on one instance, it shows extra days. So that would be day 5, right? Let's go ahead and look at Null. And I know a lot of people were asking, how are you going to get Null shards? Let's quickly take a look here. So this is difficulty 5, so keep that in mind. You have 10 Null shards if you clear, basically, kill Null once, right? The full clear being killing Null. So that's how you're going to earn a lot of them, if not all of your Null shards, at least for now.
So kill Null.
Keep that in mind. You also have
you
1
and
to 10%, 11 to 20%.
Null
It kind of
shards.
cranks up as you do more damage to Null. You
So you
will
have to kill
get
him.
shards. That's a great question, Gideon. You will get shards on lower difficulties. Keep in mind that this is going to be the highest difficulty, so it's going to be 10 shards for difficulty 5. It's going to scale down from there. All right, so we have all of the characters at our disposal. What do you guys want to see first? I have some ideas, but want to hear from chat what you guys want to do and see.
Astral.
Shawnee, I don't know the answer to that, but we'll definitely give you all that information when the time comes. So don't be
just
worried.
Just to let y'all know, we will be reviewing all feedback that we're getting here. Potentially making changes. I can't speak for the entire team in advance, but we do absolutely want to hear, what you guys want to know.
So it's a 180 shard unlock. But difficulty 5, that's going to be 18
Absolutely.
weeks. But in the blog,
the combat mods here, you can see here we have Void King's
but in the
Rage.
blog it
So
mentioned
for each rage
there's going to
Null
be
has, he
extra
gains 10% damage
shards for
and
Null
speed.
in
addition to other
2025.
effects. You have Eternal
Basically for
Darkness,
November, it's
Null
going to be
can
like
inflict
10
darkness
shards
with
a
mind
week.
controls. You have Null being able to summon symbiotes. You also have Null being immune to the following effects. You have seen the boss Null kit that the envoys shared with you guys, so keep that in mind that all of this is in there as well. So let's jump in. I saw Astral as well in there, so we can do that. You will see here there is
that's
going
interesting.
to be a bit of a new feature coming your way very soon. We've talked about
Search.
this some, but you can get a sneak peek here on this stream.
And also, speaking of envoys, I
screenshot
know we
that.
have a couple in chat, and I know that we also have a couple watching, so just wanted to say hello and thank you. Appreciate you joining, appreciate you watching.
All right, I do want to let you know one thing real quick. I'm gonna play the Null music. For some reason I can't get it to work here, but it should work in game. Let's go ahead and play some of this Null music though.
We want to give you the full experience, because
Yeah, here's
playing
War.
no boss battle with no boss music is a little weak sauce, so enjoy. And once again, for everybody who was not at our previous stream, this immaculate boss battle theme for Null was done by Tommy Meehan of none other than Gwar. I know a couple people were asking about what's with the metal music that we had in the intro.
Bit of basic
so
there.
just wanted to give an answer. Personally, I play this sometimes during workouts. It just goes hard. Can you release an acoustic version of this music? How would that sound?
Yeah, I don't know how that would sound. Yes, it should play the whole time while you're playing.
Astral's messing them up
and
good.
You will also have
Already did about
version
almost 1 million
win
damage.
and a different version if you lose too. So keep that in mind.
Yes. Gwar's always
Oblivion,
needed
by the
for
way.
boss
You should be
fights,
fine on
right,
difficulty
Chrome?
5, I think.
110%
The power levels are kind of a
agree.
joke.
You should have had Billie Eilish playing during this fight, Tyraz92. That would significantly change the vibe.
Yeah, they have
that one might have
sustain
been a
plus
comment
the
for me.
percentile damage,
And
Oh.
how
so they can
how
really knock the health off of Null.
Warrior Pathfinder for Halloween. Hey, Path, I think you got a last-minute Halloween costume.
a warrior. that would be an interesting look for me. I wonder if they're okay with mustaches.
Oh, is this music copyright protected? Streamers need to know. I believe that we did ask this, and I believe it is not,
Yeah,
but
it's-
I will double check.
It should be fine.
Yes, okay, cool. We did get confirmation on that. Thank you.
Astral's messing them up.
Power
He's gonna end up timing out, I think.
Tell him.
I don't know if he's gonna kill him.
Ozzy Osbourne
Null.
versus Null? That's like... I feel like that would have been in like the ultimate showdown song.
8 to 30 million. So I believe they're making it to where you have to start at difficulty 4.
Let's
Once
go
you
ahead
clear
and get
4,
those
then you can
slow
unlock
then.
5.
We definitely need that for all of the
So I would
speed
give
getting.
I would give difficulty 4 a shot, just to kind of test your feet in the waters, and then from there see if you need to go up or down.
All right, as you can see, Null is starting
Yeah.
to ramp up a little more with each additional rage, so you'll want to keep an eye on
Oh, that's
that
sick.
as you continue to go. He's starting to do a lot more damage.
Yeah, because the regular nodes showed like 50 to 70k
This is great
power.
workout music. It is. Yep, absolutely. Exercise for pizza. I wholeheartedly agree.
Shamnado, great point. I will tell you, we're not going to last the whole 5 minutes.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna play this song when I do my daily meditation. Rolf Kieran, may you find
can
inner
see that, Rolf.
peace.
So far, I did over 100 million damage.
Say, Nora, appreciate you.
John from Guam, great question. Yes, you and your alliance can battle simultaneously.
Yup. Mm-hmm. You can wail on the King in Black together.
Well, Commander I, thank you so much. I very much appreciate
Aw. You and that beautiful, beautiful mustache.
it. As you can see, our Shadow King went down. Null is definitely starting to ramp it up now.
There goes Wong.
Yeah, his animations do look good. I am Zero. I was so excited the first time I saw them. Ooh. I wonder if there's any additional, like, WIP, you know, original sketches and stuff that we might be able to show. I wonder if there's any that we didn't show last time. I'll check. I'll make a note for you guys.
If you kill Null, will Null respawn with rage stacks and previous ability energy count? That's a really great question, Internal Wolf. We'll have to ask on that one. I don't think we're gonna kill the boss by ourselves today, but we'll do our best. Battle's continuous. Your other 2 attempts will add progress for your alliance. Yeah, you should have 3 attempts. You can do as much damage as possible. And there you go. Matt Sheets there. His rage will reset to 0. There you go.
There you go. Official answer.
All right.
Thank you,
So what do we want to see now? I know some people mentioned doing older teams. We could definitely look at that as well. We'll do a few attacks here, and then we'll have some additional information to give you guys.
He said no. It just felt like I asked my mom and she said no.
Can you try a hybrid team? Absolutely. We could try anything.
All right, see what they're gonna
Vernal
test out
Wolf
next.
TY Matt, may the tentacles be in your favor.
Odin Illuminati. All right. Who do you want left off, Dorky Dan? You want to do without Captain Britain or with? Without, okay.
He says Britain.
All right. Let's do... I think we're good with just rolling with this. What's the max damage he can receive at D5? I guess the answer would be as much as you could possibly do. He has a lot of things as a part of his kit that will reduce, like, he can't get exposed, right? So Vol's not going to be able to do her extra pings. And I believe there's also a modifier that you can't do a certain amount of percentage health. So like Apocalypse, right? All right, so Odin did get a section there. Let's play the music again.
Yeah.
Up here comes more war.
Exactly. Percentage-based damage will work to a certain extent, right? You can't just... Apoc won't just take 60% of his health.
We got Brett Savage.
I believe
got
it's...
all my orcas.
Sorry, go ahead, Strikebuck.
Oh, I was saying Brett Savage. I got all my orcas at T19. They should do some massive damage. May the odds be ever in your favor, Brett.
Heck yeah. I will double check Gideon on the percentage cap. I think it's 4 million. I will double check.
Oh.
We'll make sure that we have that info for you.
Good call out, Flint1204. Don't forget to vote. We currently have a fan vote going on our website.
That's
So if you
right.
haven't voted yet,
Oh yeah, definitely vote,
get
guys.
on it. And don't forget
to
you
do
can
that.
actually vote daily and snag some additional rewards.
All right, I just did my vote.
Flint, you're too young to vote.
Got him.
Steel Latch, great point. What I mean is that 4 million is like the max amount of damage. So it's not based on a percentage. I believe it's based on a actual cap number. Again, I'll confirm everything before.
Actually, out of the 3 choices that we do currently have for the fan vote, who are you voting for?
Me?
Yeah, in chat.
I could. I am. I'm voting for Hand.
Yeah.
R. Kelly. Oh goodness. Matt, thank you so much for the response there. You could see that in chat, everyone. 4 million.
Yep. On the highest difficulty, the max amount of damage he can take a turn is 4 million. When he takes percentage health, the damage he can take is capped at 4 million. The damage cap scales based on the difficulty from MSF match sheets.
Let's see. E-Dot asked the question as well. If multiple people can attack Null, what happens if Null dies? So essentially what will
Don't forget to
happen
vote in
is
real
if
life
somebody
too.
kills
Yeah.
Null, you'll see
I still
kind of the
gotta do that.
animation. We're not doing a massive amount of damage here by ourselves on this difficulty.
Yeah.
But you'll see it go down and
We're
then it'll
doing our
go
best.
back up. Gorilla Dan asks, are we going to be able to go directly to difficulty 5? Let's take another pause here and actually show some of this
Good
as
question.
well.
No, you started
So-
difficulty 4.
I'm going to explain this, and you can also see the pop-up here. On week 1, and again, this will all be in the blog. Week 1, you will be able to start on normal difficulty. You will need 750,000 victory points to be able to progress. And week 2, you can either choose difficulty 1, difficulty 2, or difficulty 3. So if you choose difficulty 3, you will then need 2.5 million victory points to progress to difficulty 4. And then you will need 6.5 million to progress from 4 to 5. If you do have a question about this, please let us know, and we'll do our best to answer anything we can.
And
We had to
I
start
did want
difficulty
call out
1.
Flint 1204. Will we have more MSF streams, or will
Week
this be
2,
the
you
last
can
one?
jump
This
to
will
3, then
absolutely not be
4.
the last one. This is our second official Strike Spot
The
stream
first
on Twitch.
few
and
weeks are
we
gonna be
hope
really
to
boring.
Be able to bring you many more streams,
or so.
both here and on YouTube.
No week 4. Thank you, Barbarodi. That was a typo by me. It should say week 4.
Oop.
So you can see there, week 1, normal difficulty. Week 2, up to difficulty 3. Week 3, difficulty 4. Week 5, you can go all the way up to difficulty 5, which is what we're showing today. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. We'll do another attack on Null, and I believe we also will have one more piece of information for you guys as well that we'll show here at the end.
Yeah, the week 4 is a typo on
What
there.
is another team you guys want to see? Let's take off Illuminati there.
Yaya Pons is null basic called Sharknado.
Magnum Pathfinder. Magnum PI Finder.
I think more than top 200
Annihilator,
Alliance
right?
is up, Doug. That's gonna be so boring on normal. And
Also have
difficulty
Mephisto
1,
Cabal,
3,
we have Night Stalkers,
everything.
Annihilators, Mephisto.
That's also gonna lessen the amount of shards
Minor
that we get for null.
Society.
Because we're not gonna start with the 10 shards. We're clearing it.
Yep, there is going to be a new feature coming soon, quality of life update, that you can search teams that you want to see. So if you want, you can see, if I type in Night Nurse, Night Crawler, Night Stalkers, and you can choose any character.
He said that it's less shards for the
yeah.
lower difficulties.
So let's. I saw somebody.
So I
say
assume
Night
it's gonna be
Stalker
like
Mephisto.
1 or
Let's,
5.
Let's go in with this. We'll switch some.
Or it might be a
stuff around here.
percentage drop to get the 10.
We'll show you the.
Which would be real feel
Mephisto
bad.
basic, because that's percentage health. You could kind of see how that works.
That one guy 977 said, does the timer pause while selecting abilities on null also?
Yeah, so you'll see here, if we don't do anything, the timer is paused. So if we want, we can go ahead and double check. We don't have null unlocked, so we're not going to be able to actually see anything here.
Maybe.
as far
Maybe
as,
that's what it is.
What null has. But yes, the timer is paused during the time that you want to choose what you want to do, right? So when animations start, the timer will begin, but it will stop when you do that. Let's do the basic. You can see there, the basic did about 4 million damage. We couldn't really tell because Null has a ton of health.
So much health.
That's a good question, Demonic. We can ask.
And Winston Wolf 420 says, can you try Young Avengers versus Null, please? Pretty sure Squirrel Girl one-shots Null as she beats all the big baddies. Maybe in canon.
Gorilla Dan, great question. Something we can ask. but I do believe that there are some conflicts with that, specifically on holding, let's say holding arena, etc. Right? You wouldn't want to have a endless timer for something like that.
Yuletide Bringer, I will go ahead and just, as always, pass that feedback on to the team.
Captain Salty, great question. Since the zones reset every day, no, you won't be able to charge up a death pool and be able to take her in with 5 charges.
Yeah, I have no clue. That's really, really bad. They want us to actually jump through every single difficulty like that.
There's no hold debuffs, or can he clear them? That's already an available blog on what Null's abilities are and what he can do.
It's also really going to mess up those leaderboards.
Great question, Ico Lenas. I don't know if I said that right. Let's ask that question as well. Does skipping difficulties still get first time rewards? We'll ask that.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Nicholas.
How's it going, Irish Joker?
You said it way better than I could have ever done.
Yeah, leaderboard's basically going to come down to how you do on that bonus mission and the Null boss for the week.
And yes, once again, just for anyone watching, anything that we can't answer as of right now, we are passing on to the team in real time, and if and when we have an answer, we'll go ahead and put it on our official blog, communications, etc. So, stay tuned.
Let's see. Lenny, is it possible to kill Null more than once a day? I would definitely say it's possible. Keep in mind that this is the hardest difficulty, so just keep that in mind. It's going to be difficult to take him down. Johnny, your question was not really a great question. Is that?
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to do.
Your question is great.
Jesus.
All right. Let me exit this out. I know some people had some additional ideas. We can do a couple more attempts here, but I do need to close this for a second. Do we have any additional news that we want to tell them while I am getting this? It's going to take me a minute.
Let me think. Just gonna check one thing.
And just so you guys are aware, I am resetting the Battleworld so I can do 3 additional attempts to show you guys.
Sheriff Lobo 82 brings sheets onto the stream. Well, maybe next time, if he wants to. That is, if he wants to be a chat lurker, we'll go ahead and let him.
No, she doesn't. I think the camera's kind of off center for her.
Okay, got this pulled back up. We could do a couple more attempts, and then we have a little bit more info for you guys, and then we'll wrap things up for today. So, what are some other teams you guys want to see? We'll do 3 more. How about that?
Could you try Undying with OML?
Yeah, we could do that.
That's really cool. I like that search function and the update for that roster screen.
He's probably 3 sheets to the wind. Absolutely not. It is during the workday, sir. Windstorm 1114, hello with Supernatural.
I don't think Supernatural's gonna do too well, Windstorm. Both hands? Yes, I am playing.
That's a cool loading screen.
Young Avengers. You'll have to try that out, Winston, when it goes live. Orcus? We could do Orcus next.
Angle the pumpkin so it looks like I'm watching.
Milk mustache on Emma.
Annihilators. Okay, let's do Orcus and Annihilators to round it up. Just remember that you will have 3 attempts at the boss when your alliance gets to the boss. So you'll have to figure out the best combinations as time goes on.
Gorilla Aiden says, will there be pineapple on the pizza for the post-stream party?
Ugh,
I'm
no.
lactose intolerant, so I will not be having any pizza whatsoever.
No pineapple on pizza.
Oh, you're one of those.
We have.
That's right, I said it.
That I don't know.
Can we see whatever Emma X-Men and her new team against Nolio Typewriter?
We did show Astral as our first attempt. Yes, there is a cap on damage.
Surely it's pumpkin pizza for Halloween now, Golimula. Oh yeah.
Oh, he just killed.
All right, Undying Old Man Logan. How much did we get here? 70 million. Not too
Pretty
bad.
good.
Can we do Mythic Soup? Big positive geek?
We can do that. Odin, Mephisto, Scroll, APOC, and probably not Ultimus because somebody wanted to see Annihilators. Well, let's throw in Shadow King. 7
Let's go.
Odins. Wow, I would love to be able to bring up 7 Odins. So again, you can see here, attack primary target for 50% of the max health. You'll see it's not going to do 50%. It capped at the 4 million that we talked about earlier. Go ahead and do that. Need Odin to take a turn so we can get up that battlefield effect. BW Corvus, I said what I know to be what's going to happen. So not quite sure. All right, here again, you can see we're only going to do 4 million. Let's get the music going again.
Oh,
Just so you can get the full effect.
we're missing the
Absolutely
vibes.
Hello, Copcat. Can we see something else other than the boss? We did show about 30 minutes of Zone 5 as well. So, again, we'll try to put this back up on YouTube this time so everybody can see it.
Why is there a cap on the
Why
damage
is there
we
a
can
cap
do?
on the damage you can do? So that way you couldn't cheese it with like a ball strategy, right? We want Null to be extremely powerful and hard to take down.
So, when's it going live from Metropolis 117 Lyron?
You want to tell
Can
him?
I?
Oh,
Can I?
here comes a date.
Can we tell him?
Yeah, tell him.
I don't know. Do we want to know?
Well, hey, if you won't
Come on,
tell
chat.
him, I'll tell
Do we
him.
want to know? No, I'm
Yeah, it's like
trying to
November
make it work
4th.
for like 2 seconds. Come on. Okay, commanders, get stoked. Battleworld is coming November 4th.
Yep. Saw that from the data mine.
Next week.
So Monday.
Get ready.
All right, while we're playing
Hey guys,
this
keep it
out-
PG.
While we're playing this out here,
Get ready
we
to hit
do
sim.
have- and
There is
I'll-
no
I'll,
sim.
Once this fight ends, I will show a bit of a schedule, if you will, on what's to come. As Strikefox already mentioned, we are going to have our first Battle World on November 4th, but we have a schedule so you can be aware of the next month or so.
In advance, make plans with your clients.
Oh, what's the new player gift code? If
Yeah, it's the good
if
side.
Lori is,
She's Zoolander.
still here, maybe we can throw that in the chat here.
Lori, are you here? We need you to put this in chat.
All right, code coming.
Hey, Lori MSF in chat. Let's give it up for the keeper of the promo code.
It's not
Because
Pat Stash. I quit.
We missed out.
Aw, we did. We named this one too. We could have made it that.
Not a bad attempt here for the mythic suit. Let's see how much damage we did here. 129 million, not too bad.
Yes,
good
Lori,
damage.
share it. Go, go, go.
Missed opportunity. All right, let's.
Some Battle
while
World.
the code is being
Ghosting
shared.
us.
You'll have plenty of time to redeem this. Let's also talk about one final thing, and I'm going to show it up on the
There's the
screen
code.
here. So, as we mentioned, November 4th is going to be the first Battle World. However, on November 3rd, you are going to see it in preview mode, and there is not going to be a season leaderboard for the first week. I'll let you take the second line here, Strike Fox.
Alrighty, we got November 10th. First strike season begins and runs for 3 weeks.
After First Strike runs for 3 weeks, we will have the first official season of Battle World starting on December 1st, and that's going to run for 4 weeks, and then subsequently every 4 weeks from that point forward. So get ready, Commanders. We're gonna have
It's coming.
a lot of fun. It's coming.
Battle
that's right.
World beckons. And Lori does have it pinned in chat, but go ahead and go to the player gift section on MarvelStrikeForce.com and enter in promo code Symbiote Smash.
All right. Well, that is all we have for you today. We do want to stick around for, answering a few more questions before we wrap things up. Please definitely let us know. Maybe we can give a bit of a recap here. We showed off some Zone 5 gameplay, showed off a lot of the different rewards that you're going to see. Remember that null shards come from defeating the boss, and it does scale down based on the difficulty that you are on, up to 10 shards on difficulty 5. What else do we
All
talk
right, I'm going
about?
to
We
ask
talked
if
about some
there's
of the
going to be
new
a sim
characters going in
button
the
that we
store.
can use.
Mm-hmm. And we showed off the store.
Mhm.
We have, since I'm seeing a couple people ask once again in chat, the promo code is Symbiote
Oh, dang.
Smash. And we do have official confirmation. You heard it here. November 4th. Battleworld beckons. Let's go.
Desir, no, there's not going to be a sim button.
No sim.
When it goes live.
Mm.
And we have taken so many of your questions. Thank you guys so much. Strike Fox, do you want to tell them about what we're going to have on the Discord? And I'll throw a link to the Discord in the chat while
For
you
sure.
are
So
talking about
once
that.
again, when the launch of Battleworld comes next week, we are going to have feedback channels for that, for both feedback as well as potential bug reports. Just as a note, there's separate templates for each, so it'll hopefully be as easy as possible. And for feedback, we want to know what you liked, what you didn't like, and it's also we're going to be asking if you could change anything. What would you change? We'll have that channel open on Monday. Go ahead and leave
So
any
Monday.
of your questions there as you go, and we will try to answer them on either future streams, future communications, etc., as we're able to.
Absolutely. So make sure to join the Discord and submit that feedback when that goes live, when Battleworld goes live. Don't forget, the blog will have so much more information as well as what we talked about today, along with some of the other events that are upcoming this week. So stick around for that. We're very excited to be able to do this for you guys and stream, and there will be more content to come as we continue to push forward in Marvel Strike Force. Thank you guys so much.
And we just wanted to thank you once again for joining our second official stream.
Yep.
We're really excited to be able to be doing this for you, and we hope that we can bring you many more streams and a lot more fun content in the future.
Absolutely. So I think now we're just gonna sign off. I'm Pathfinder.
And this is Strike Fox. This has been Strike Spot.